Hello and welcome. Today we're going to check out this rather fancy Universal hotel. Now the grounds of this hotel is next door to the hotel that I was staying at, so it's super easy for me to get in and film, so obviously you can just have a look around, but there will be no hotel room tour. However, what we will do is once we've had a look at the downstairs area and the really nice gift shop that they've got with all of the Universal clothing, we'll then walk around the outside of the hotel towards the water park, where you can then see where you can get in from this hotel and just how close it is. So this hotel is perfect to get into the water park and also walk through the back of the hotel to get on the boats if required. Now you can see just the size of this shop. It's got all the different bits and pieces in to a degree. It's mainly Harry Potter, and then it's got all of the Universal bits and pieces, whereas my hotel that I was staying in was very much more Islands of Adventure, because it had lots of the Simpsons, it had lots of the Transformers bits and pieces. So depending on where you're staying, or depending on the stock that it sells. But the advantage of obviously having the hotel stores is if you forget to pick something up in the park, or you just didn't want to carry it back with you, you can obviously get it from your shop. Or if you're walking past any of the other hotels, you can just pop in like I've done and just buy something from here and then just carry on going. And also you can eat in any of the hotels as well, so they're perfectly close together, so they're all nicely linked. So if you wanted to have a bite to eat from here and then you wanted to go into the Sapphire, which is the one that I was staying at, and then if you wanted something completely different going over to Cabana Bay, then you can obviously go over to Cabana Bay and get some different food from there. Now the Cabana Bay shop, I do believe, is the biggest one. It is a huge store over there. I think they sell absolutely everything. It's almost like a proper store with its own glass frontage. My one, I think, was probably the second biggest, and this is in the middle somewhere, because some of the other hotels that we've already checked out, some of them are slightly smaller than this and some of them are a little bit bigger as well. Now the one thing I will say about this is how you grab a bite to eat looks completely different here to anywhere else that I have seen. Now this is the first ever time me walking into this hotel, so I had no idea what to expect, and as we walk around you'll see what I mean about how they've just got the tables and chairs dotted in the middle of the room. So it does look very much like it's meant for business, and I'm pretty sure that's what I say when I start to walk and talk to the camera as we go to explore the Volcano Bay side of things. But as we walk through about all this glass frontage, you will see in the distance in a second that you will have the yellow roofage. That yellow roof is actually where the buses pull up to for you to then get out, and then you just snake it round, and then you end up walking to the start of the amazing water park. Now to the right hand side we've got that big tall glass building. That is part of Cabana Bay, which is the hotel over the road. Now the glass building is where I stayed in, and I had a Volcano Bay park view room, and that at night looked absolutely outstanding. Now all these hotels link via City Walk. Now I have already uploaded that video, so if you want to hunt that one down, it is available within the playlist. It's about 25 minutes long, and it just is a big mountain of paths that you can walk around, and you can get to multiple hotels. So I think just on this side of the theme park there's 5, maybe 6 hotels, and then on the other side there you've got the Hard Rock, and you've got the more, I think it's a Portofino, which is a very fancy hotel down at the bottom. Now as we come through you can see what it's like to grab a bite to eat, and you've got all the drinks and everything there. So it's very much a case of, I don't know if it's on a menu or you can just grab some bits and pieces from the back, but it did look a little bit more fancier than where I have stayed before. So if you have stayed here, then obviously please do let me know what it was like with regards to the rooms, because I have not done any research with regards to what the rooms look like. But that to me does look like it's got some business suites where you can sit down and get your laptop out and do quite a lot of work, rather than it just being more meant for relaxing. So maybe it is a completely different type of hotel, which it has to be because it's right next door to mine, which is completely different to this. So it's nice that they've got something for everybody. Now as we walk out, what we're going to do, we're going to turn around and I'm going to catch up with myself in a second, and then we're going to do a walk and talk from basically where the cars are and the trucks all the way down the side to the entrance of the water park. But to the right hand side you can see where you've got the blue roof. That is the other hotel, so that's where I'm staying, and it's almost got 2 roundabouts. So you just drive in off the main road, you can either carry on driving in a straight line to the hotel that I was staying at, or you can turn right into this car park for this hotel. So it's almost like they've just added a more fancier hotel on the grounds, but the hotel that I was staying at was absolutely stunning. Right, I'm going to catch up with myself now. And that is the inside of that. Not too bad. I would say it's more business based, to be honest, with regards to just how you can get all the snacks and everything in there. Obviously it's absolutely perfect location though for just everywhere with regards to Orlando as well, but it's a completely different feel when you go in. So I've done a couple of the hotels today. Cabana Bay, which is that one directly over the road, that's very, very, very Christmassy. That one obviously had a couple of the white Christmas trees in. The shop was actually, surprisingly, that shop over the road is absolutely massive, and the hotel that I'm in has probably the second biggest. That only had a teeny tiny one, but then that has loads of different food options, which my one doesn't, and then that one's just more of a diner type quick. So there's 3 hotels there's 3 hotels literally next door to each other, and they are all completely different with regards to food and everything. So you can eat in them. So I could go over to Cabana Bay and get some food now if I wanted to, and then either take it back to my hotel room or just eat it there. You can eat in all of them, so it's not a problem. So if there's a better menu that you wanted to go to, don't forget you've got all the food that's on the City Walk as well. However, before I get sidetracked and start talking about something completely different, we are on what would lead you to City Walk, but we are going through and down from the hotel to its own private entrance to Volcano Bay. So this is how quick it is to come out of that door, wrap it round and straight through. And it's the same principle for the Sapphire Hotel. The other hotel on the other side, Cabana Bay, has got its own private entrance into the Volcano Bay as well. But this is very much a case of if you just walk down here in a straight line, and you go through security and you're there. So we would have been looking out of that window, I do believe that is on the corner. So where would it be? Be up on there somewhere, because just around this corner will be exactly where you need to go in. Now I'm obviously not going to go all the way down because I don't need my bag checked. So I've already been in there today. I managed to catch the hour of sun before the clouds went in, so that was perfect timing for me. But if you are thinking of staying for this, I think the Sapphire in this hotel is almost the best of both, because the closer you are obviously to the park, the further you are away from this one. So it's very, very, if you're more water based, this is absolutely perfect. And you can see you've got all the buses, that's your depot. So I could get on that bus and it would loop it around and it would take me straight to my hotel and the others as well. You go straight down that pathway, go straight through. You've got the security checkpoint, they check your bag, well, not check your bag, they put it through an airport sort of type scanner, and then you're good to go to crack on. And again, this is all the different bits and pieces. So you've got the City Walk that takes you all the way up to the theme parks from this way, and you can just carry on with the City Walk. Now that City Walk is completely available in a completely different video. There's multiple playlists from this path that loops all the hotels together. So if you are thinking of booking a stay at Universal and you are having a think of what hotels in a slightly better location or what the lobbies look like, I've done the biggest tour I possibly could of the Sapphire Falls Hotel, which is one that I'm staying in. And then we have this one here, which I have done this morning, which is the Cabana Bay. And then you have that one as well, which I've just, obviously what this video is about, this one I have just walked out of, that is what this video is linking to. And then we've had a look in the Hard Rock and a couple of the others as well, and they were either individual hotel name videos or they're in a part of the City Walk tour. So there's plenty of them available. They'll be in the hotel / accommodations playlist, and also under the Universal playlist as well. So the theme parks and the hotels will be in the same playlist, but the hotels will also have another one as well, just to try and make it a little bit easier for everybody. But hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you stayed at that hotel, let us know what the room's like, because obviously I couldn't go into any of the rooms, but I can imagine it is absolutely gorgeous. But hopefully you found that little brief short sweet tour of everything nice and useful. And like I said, there's lots of these hotels to compare them to, so head over to the other hotel playlists if you are thinking of what you'd be like, just sort of get a feel of the reception areas and the size of the shops and other things like that. So there's plenty of, I think I've managed to go into like maybe five different hotels. So you are spoilt for choice with regards to what you can pick, as am I, to be honest, because they are all so completely different. But that's it. Anyway guys, if you can like and subscribe and all that good stuff, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Like I said, if you stayed there, let everybody in the comments below what you think, what did you like, what didn't you like. I want to try and make the comment section a nice healthy hub of information for everybody. But I am now going to move and get my way over to the City Walk. So guys, that is it, I'm done. So as always, thank you very much for watching. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ta-da.